welcome to the Country Castle and welcome to deep cleaning my kitchen today. We have wrapped up Halloween and last week we all got sick with the flu. So it has been one day after another of someone being sick, tons of laundry, and I am just loving the fresh new week, which we desperately needed. And the fact that it is time to deep clean and reset my kitchen to get it ready for the holiday baking season. This is something that I like to do about twice a year. I will deep clean and reset my kitchen in the spring, and then I typically deep clean and reset it in the fall. So it's a new week, it's a new start. We also had some family photos done a couple weeks ago, and it was a really important photo shoot for our family, because our family will never look this way probably again. We have our son who's 18, who's under our roof, and our youngest who's 2. And we just felt like this is the moment to capture a portrait photo of our family. I am fixing my oven once and for all today, which has been something that has been down for us for a number of months. You have seen me using this little oven on my counter, because my big oven has, I think it's a broken thermocouple. I ordered the part, I've had it for months. I am going to install it today. One of the reasons why I love using my little mini oven is I noticed that it was saving us a couple $100 in gas per month. It's electric oven and my big oven is a gas oven. And so there's a lot of things that we don't need to heat an entire oven up for. And the only reason why I'm fixing my large oven is so that when I want to use it, it is available, but I will continue to use my smaller oven. It heats up faster, it cooks beautifully, and I just have learned that that's kind of something that's way better and efficient, not only economically, but just in regards to cooking a tray of cookies or even my rolls and casseroles. I am blown away by my oven. It is Gourmia. I got it from Costco. I think I have linked it in my Amazon storefront. If you are looking for kind of a better option in cooking your goods, this is a great one. I'm also not decorating for Christmas early. Typically, everyone gets so excited and we start throwing Christmas all over our house, but personally, I love the reset of not having all of the things out. So this is my time for the next couple weeks to really clean, deep clean, purge things that we don't need, and give the house a nice scrub before we bring all of our Christmas decorations and the holiday fun into the castle. So those are the things that I'm going to be working on today, and let's see how much we can get done. Today's sponsor is Feppo. It is a steam cleaning mop. I'm going to show you all the ways that I am using their steam cleaner today. Today's sponsor is Feppo, and I wanted to give you a closer look at this wonderful steam cleaning tool because it's multifunctional. It is so easy to add water, it's easy to disassemble, and it has multiple uses, which is why I was so excited to share this product. This tool can actually steam clean your windows, Using non-chemicals is important in our family, and being able to clean with just steam is a game changer. You can also change it into a steam mop. However you need to use this cleaning tool, it has all of the accessories for you to do it, and it's so interchangeable and easy to use. One of my very favorite cleaning products that I've ever owned. I highly recommend check it out. There is a link in my description. You will get a discount for using it as well, and I hope that you enjoy using this tool. It is absolutely wonderful, and I'm going to keep steam cleaning my home with it as well. You can see where I have already used the steam cleaner on my grout. It is getting deep in there, and it is loosening up all of the oil and the dust that has collected. I have actually never been able to get my grout this clean, and it's kind of addicting. Once you start, you don't want to stop. These shelves are sparkly clean. We are going to get these shelves back in order before I do the next deep clean in the kitchen. Typically, if I like the way something looks when it comes to styling a shelf, I will keep it that way for months and months. I don't usually change it around, so I really liked the way it was. I just took down a couple elements because I felt it was a little crowded, but everything has gone back in the same place. Behind this table, it is really greasy and gross. I'm going to use my steam cleaner to pick up all the oil and the dust. This area gets probably the most grease. So I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to work on this, and I'm also going to pull out and fix my stove. Wish me luck. Let's hope that I can fix the problem. Years ago, I had to replace the igniter switch in this oven, and I could hire someone to come do it, but I kind of wanted to see if that's what it was. So I ordered a part through my local appliance store who orders parts for specialized ovens. This is a Smeg. I do not recommend it because I don't feel like it's a great oven. I feel like it was the igniter switch went out after me having it for a year and a half. And then it's just, I don't think it's special. So I wouldn't recommend this brand, but it's what we have. And I'm trying to fix what we have so we don't have to spend more money on something else. Now what's been happening is the oven turns on and then it goes off. So the igniter switch is working, but now I think it's the thermocouple, which is not registering heat, which then for safety reasons, it shuts the gas off. So I'm gonna try to replace that and we'll see if this is the problem. Yesterday got away from me, but I was able to finish scrubbing the tile, the stove, everything on my back shelves. And the good news is I got the oven totally fixed. It is ready to go if we want to cook larger things like a ham or a turkey. Our oven is finally ready. I replaced the thermocouple, which was the problem that I suspected, and it is that was the issue. So now we have a working oven again. However, I will keep using our small oven just because it's way more efficient. And I prefer heating up a smaller unit than heating up a really big oven. But today I wanted to go and tackle my back pantry, which is full of my spices, all of the oils and vinegars, and just the food that we have open and that we're using now. We have two pantries. One is in our back storage room, which is behind this door through the bathroom. And then we have the pantry over by the sink. I am going to go through all of my spices, restock, clean down the shelves, and get it all ready for the holiday baking season. And Sophia is down for a nap, so I have like 1 hour to get all of this done. So I'm gonna start working on that and get it ready. And it's really easy for everything to get unorganized and just dirty. So right now I'm gonna go through and just kind of take stock on the things that I have and all the spices that I need to refill, and just put things back in order so that we can see them easily and kind of get an idea of what we need to buy, and also things that maybe we need to toss that have gotten old or that we're not gonna use. Like these old dates, I'll probably get rid of these. Now that I have my spices filled, and you could say, why would you do that? You could just use the jars that they come in. It's easier to see, they're easier to grab, and I want them to be organized so that I know exactly what I'm grabbing, so I'm not frustrated in the kitchen. So doing stuff like this goes a long way when you're baking or when you're cooking. So for me, it is a must. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to make my own pumpkin pie spice seasoning. If you go to the grocery store and you try to buy a jar of pumpkin spice, it is like $10 for a little jar, which is so silly when you can buy the spices yourself. Financially, it's gonna cost you way less to make it. It's super easy, and I'm going to put it in my description so that you can grab it and make your own too. But it's just gonna be 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. I'm gonna go in with 2 teaspoons of ginger, 2 teaspoons of nutmeg. Then we're gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of allspice. One and a half teaspoons of ground clove. And then we're gonna mix that together, and we have our homemade pumpkin pie spice ready to go. I'm just gonna give this tray a quick wipe down. It's not as dirty as it's been in the past, so that's good. But when it comes to organizing your pantry, you're gonna do what makes sense for you and what you make for your family. I like to have the spices that I'm using the most, the seasonings that I'm using on the main shelf here, and then it kind of goes up from there. I like to have them organized by baking spices and then cooking spices. And then the ones on the top shelf are the ones that I don't use as often, but I'm definitely gonna need them now and then. So I wanna be able to see them. So I love having layers in a shelf so that it's easily accessible. And then when it comes to like all of my vinegars and my oils, it gets so dirty, are gonna go up here on this shelf. And I like to just have my oils and vinegars ready to go right there. And again, like this is sticky underneath. I'm gonna put it over here and wash it in the sink. I wanted to show you something that I have been taking recently that I really love. This is like, if you know, you know, this is like my constant companion. I always have my water hydrating me through the day. And I love to add a bunch of things in here that kind of just benefit me. One of them being Mary Ruth's Ionic Zinc. I do 4 squirts of this in my water every day just to keep my body healthy and strong. I also love the Nello Super Calm. And the reason why this is so good is because it has ashwagandha, L-theanine, magnesium, and vitamin D3. So these are really good things that help me feel calm, but not tired, but focused. I'm gonna start making some brown butter chocolate chip cookies. The kids are gonna be home from school in about an hour, so that gives me time where then everybody's home and we get a little bit of a treat or something to eat that's yummy. I'm also gonna make sourdough cinnamon rolls tomorrow, but I am doing a twist on them, so I'm gonna share those in this video as well. So I'm gonna get going on making these cookies. If it's 1 egg or 2 eggs.
No.
Probably 1 egg.
Boop.
Finally, my kitchen feels clean. Getting the stove and my shelves deep cleaned, my floors, my baseboards, all of the tile has been scoured and steam cleaned. I am making my sourdough cinnamon rolls. If you haven't tried this recipe, I actually have it over on my blog. It is one of my very favorite recipes, and it's always my go-to when I make sourdough cinnamon rolls. They are better than any cinnamon roll. But today I am doing a twist on it that I've never tried before. I am using Joanna Gaines' cookbook and using her method of making them orange rolls instead of the traditional cinnamon rolls. So that will be with some pecans and oranges. I'm excited to try it because I don't usually try new things. We typically like what we like and we stick to it. But I feel like I want to try and learn new things this year. Never know. By trying something new, you just might find your new favorite thing. And so we're gonna finish making those today. As always, I start baking by lighting a candle. This creates a beautiful energy in my kitchen. It smells nice, and candlelight is just proven to be very calming and also inviting. I am going to light my Sweet Orange and Clove by Antique Candle Co. I love their candles because they are non-toxic and they have just the most beautiful fragrances. I bought this stone board off of Amazon and I love it. I use it so much, but this is a great surface for me to roll out my doughs, or if you are making any kind of pastry, this is a fabulous stone, high quality, very beautiful. So I highly recommend it. I will link it below as well if you are looking for something like this. We got Sophie a new apron, huh, Soph? You want to show the apron? Huh? I just ordered this on Amazon and it is so cute. It's like a crossback that you tie, and Sophie loves it, huh? You love your new apron? Yeah. To mash this all together, the orange zest. You want to do some cinnamon in here? Let me get this cinnamon. Do you want to do the cinnamon? More? There you go. There you go. Sprinkle it in. More? More? Good girl. Now, we're going to mix it all in the butter. After rising for a couple hours, the sourdough cinnamon rolls are ready to bake. You can find this recipe on my blog, countrycastleliving.com. I just changed up the method a little bit with adding an orange zest glaze and some pecans, which was a wonderful addition. I think this will be one of our new favorites. Thank you again for joining my channel today and watching my video. I so appreciate your support, and I hope that you leave my space feeling inspired in how to be intentional in your homes and with your children. Thank you again, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.